He appeared in relief when Kiel went out against Miami, Ohio, and since then he's got much more patient, much better as a quarterback. Bobbles the opening snap, gives to Tion Green, and Tion Green safety blitz being shown by BYU, and they're going to bring heat on second down. Good pocket for Moore, and he strikes over the middle for a first down. Catch is made by Shaq Washington, Cincinnati's leading receiver.
Group of receivers.
And a Cincinnati offensive line that has allowed just 6 sacks this year. First and 10, zone read. Green trying to stretch all the way to the sideline. He got away from Bronson Kafusi and into BYU territory as he's shoved out by Matt Hadley. Empty set. 5-man receiving route, and over the middle, wide open in the middle of that zone is Washington. He's able to make that 16, now 19 yards, and they set up at the 25 of BYU. One of the best offenses in the country going to work early. Tion Green got the fake, and running it is Hayden Moore as he takes it to the 19-yard line as a run of Bronson Kafusi, an outstanding defensive player. Boone is into the game for Cincy, and he releases in the pattern. Moore underneath. It's caught by Boone with his first touch in a couple of games. Missed the last down a couple of weeks ago. They only ran 67 plays, but they average 85 plus. First down blitz coming here for BYU. Moore firing, and it's incomplete over the head of Alex Chisholm as he's seeing a third down. They haven't had a third down yet. This is 2nd and 10. Here's Boone up the middle with his first carry since coming back, and this will be the first third down of the night. It'll be 3rd down and 8 coming up here for Cincinnati. 5-man rush. Moore to the end zone in a tight window, and it's incomplete. The Spurrier going at it on the set in Ann Arbor tomorrow, starting at 9 Eastern on ESPN. Jose Williams gets the fake. Hayden Moore will pump and tuck and lose the football, and it's recovered by Deshaun Bond as center.
Maybe an 80 pounds right there.
Kafusi and then Tuiloma back from injury last week. Just a 3-man rush. Moore climbing in the pocket, taking a shot down the middle of the field for Max Morrison, and it's incomplete as he was trying to get. Safety blitz, the exotic look, pressure coming on Moore, steps away from it, fires to the sideline, and Nate Cole trying to go up top to. They got 15 on 3rd and 11, no check from the replay booth to buzz down, so Cincinnati takes over with a fresh set, and Bronson Kafusi runs down the line. Part of that is getting rid of the ball quickly. Look at the pressure from BYU being shown. Moore cuts it back to his left, and he'll run into a pile. Taki was right there, a short pickup. A couple of them stacked on both sides of the line on 3rd and 6. Five-man exotic blitz. Moore finds Morrison in the soft spot of the zone for a first down. Out to the 37-yard receivers out there for Cincinnati, and a lot of them are big play threats. First down and 10. Pressure on Moore as he's hit. He throws, and he throws too high. Cincinnati, who wants to go, and go downfield. Four-man rush this time. Moore setting up the screen, and it's off the fingertips of.
Well, here it comes again.
Yep. Well, they're only going to bring 3 on 3rd down and long. Moore with a solid pocket and a deep throw for Washington. He's got it inside the 20-yard line.
This season,
they have a tendency to give up 3 to 5 big plays a game. Cincinnati has gone 3/4 of the field already on this drive. And now it is Jose Williams trying to squeeze through the middle, and he works his way to the 12-yard line.
As well.
One of them is Mike Boone. He's stacked to the receiver spot to the left. Here he is, Boone, with a great block on the outside, and Mike Boone lunging for the pylon is out of defense has been able to do. They had a field goal last time in the red zone, 1st and goal. Moore cutting and shifting and diving ahead to about the 2-yard line. It'll set up second play. He's ready to play. He's cleared to play, but if Moore keeps things going, why would you take him out? Tion Green in the Wildcat. And Green trying to surge forward. He gets stuffed.
Issues down here. A lot of room up at the top.
McKay, too tall. Green, jump pass, touchdown, DJ Doughty, the first score of his career. And the Riverboat Gambler lives. After Keel had to leave that game, he eventually more led the game-winning drive after some struggles with turnovers. Exotic first down look from Bronco Mendenhall again, and this time Hayden Moore goes down behind the line of scrimmage.
Very good coverage down the field. It was one free, bringing an extra guy right there as well in Longy, and then
closing in on Kyle Van Noy for second all-time now. Pair of sacks for BYU and bringing pressure on second and long. Moore gets rid of it quickly to the outside, and here is the speed of Mike Boone running it out sideline with BYU continuing to show these exotic first down looks. Little one blitz here, and it's busted open by Boone. Tackled out across the 45-yard line by Wadsworth. Leading rusher last year was Mike Boone with a lot of injuries in the backfield. Taking a shot down the sideline, and it is caught over the shoulder by Alex for Cincinnati. We expected Cincinnati to be able to do something offensively, but BYU has looked shaky defensively. Jose Williams, not really much there. Up the middle, they're strong right. 7 between the tackles against Miami a couple of weeks ago. Yep. 8 back in coverage. Moore with a good pocket. Pumps, nothing downfield. That's a coverage sack if you've ever seen. 8 back in coverage again. And Moore still feels the pressure. It is Kafusi with a second forced.
right here, the right hand is going to swat the ball, and Cincinnati was fortunate. Hayden Moore jumped right back on.
Not only the offense a little bit, but his mechanics, and seemingly we've seen that so far tonight. Jack Washington on the stretch play, and he's got really nowhere to go. It's probably the first half of their opener against Nebraska. Tuiloma's back, Nakula's in his normal spot, Hanneman's back, Longy's back. Right up the middle, Tion Green, who's got a touchdown pass in this game, takes it out. It's about the 30th line, number 90 in blue. Here he comes. Moore gets rid of it to the sticks. It's caught by Morrison for a first down. Grabbed by Nakula, and Missouri Tiger quarterback. Morrison joked that he said he never saw a running back until he got to Cincinnati. They chucked it at Kenton. Moore pumps one way, goes down the other way up the sideline, and a penalty marker is thrown. John this year in California. First down for the 47. Moore down the sideline, and a diving catch, but incomplete. Allen Mangum's 22, but he's a freshman, got a redshirt freshman here in Hayden Moore. Tion Green into BYU territory. Ripped down by. Bringing heat. Moore for the 5th time goes down, and it's Hawkard already.
I don't know how you're going to block this right here. You can see Kafusi's looping up inside, and he's actually the one right there in the middle of the screen that gets chopped.
On the first turnover on either side. And now Hayden Moore goes back to work for Cincinnati. Boone with a good block from Parker Anger, the left tackle. And it is.
Isn't a perimeter run team. They like to throw it out there. Those inexpensive screens, as they're called, is typically their outside run game.
Boone. Well, he is hard to see in the middle of the already. They put up 223 in this game. Trying to push forward. Hayden Moore was across the line to gain, and he was down. Whistle blew, and he seemingly has the first down. It'll be
very often, and Cincinnati has been challenged at paying it off.
Here's Mike Boone. Not much there. Lost his feet. Ended up getting stacked up as a receiver on 2nd and goal. Fake it to him. Moore trying to twist through, but there is Travis Tuiloma to the slot. One-on-one at the bottom of the formation with Chris Moore. Moore pumps, throws, and it's behind his intended target, Max Morrison, and a penalty marker is thrown as Wadsworth was in coverage. To the 2, it's half the distance to the 3 here. Moore gives to Boone, and a good play in the backfield by Fred Warner, who had a fantastic play clock to 2. Here's Boone with a head of steam and a touchdown from Mike Boone. In attack where Braxton really showed off that athleticism and showed off his ability to make something out of those touches. Cincinnati from the 31-yard line, and this is Jose Williams with a good first down run. Last week, Ohio State,
Braxton Miller to go become a receiver and have an impact.
Second down 5, and a burst through the hole for Jose Williams. An excellent run as he works his way out.
To make it an ugly game.
Can BYU's defense stiffen up after a score? And Hayden Moore with the run on first down. Chopped down that Campbell, by the way, sliding in for Cincinnati on the front line. And it is Williams. Third down and short coming up here. Jeremiah Liu. Third down and 2. Moore, one-on-one down the sideline and too tall.
Failed by 2 bad injuries.
Tion Green already a passing touchdown in this game and an excellent patient run.
Stand because Cincinnati had a lot of plays, a lot of time of possession, a lot of opportunities, and right now it's a really, really good game.
In the first half, Olivia told us about it at halftime. They might leave a back in to help against this pass rush, and they do. With the tight end that time, good protection and check. Washington busts through a tackle from Kai Nakua and works his way.
Designed by Cincinnati.
First down run blitz for BYU. And not much room for Tion Green. Nakua runs him down. And a little bit of help from the swarming B.
To the quarterback once again.
5 sacks, 3 tackles for loss for BYU as well. Just a 3-man rush on second and long. Moore over the middle, and it is dropped. Chris Moore. Kafusi, number 90 at the bottom of that defensive line. 5-man pressure. Moore stepping into the pressure, throwing the ball up for grabs, and it is one of those threats in that deep wide receiving core. Jose Williams stretching for about 3, running into Graham Raleigh tonight. They scored 10 points in their first 2 drives. Off play action. Moore with all day to throw. Good coverage downfield, so Moore will take off. And it'll set up a 3rd and manageable here as Moore down the seam, and it's Morrison for a first down into the red zone. In the red zone. That's been an Achilles heel for their very good offense this year. Play action again. Good blitz pickup. Moore sidestepping pressure to the end zone. Washington out of bounds when he grabbed it. The run play here with Williams, and he gets stacked up. Fred Warner. 8 back in coverage. Moore going to take off. He needs a dozen, and he's got it. Inside the 5 on the longest run of Hayden Moore's young career. It sets up 1st and goal. It's Tion Green. He's thrown a jump pass for a touchdown in this game. This time, Tion Green squeezing through to BYU, which helps flip the field and put Hayden Moore into a tough spot. Mike Boone. It's a little guy that's able to find a crease, and he works his way out to the 23, and a gain of tonight through 3, and Hayden Moore on second down. Goes to work for Cincy. And Mike Boone will slither ahead. He's got the first down. Olivia, BYU
players is his own son, Bronson Kafusi. He said, Bron, squeeze the edge off, nothing in the middle. So he doesn't take it easy on his son, but he did give him a little wink.
Incompletion here for Moore, second down. Good stuff. BYU played a couple of years with the Philadelphia Eagles. Second down, bobbled, corralled by Moore, and he'll cut his losses, which is about 2 yards there. Third down and blitz. Moore racing away, penalty marker thrown. He's got to get to the 41, tiptoeing the sideline. We'll have to check. BYU will only rush 4 on 3rd and 21. Right on cue.
Kafusi decided to have a meeting at the quarterback right here, only rushing 4, but they stay active, and that's the result. And it was mainly Taki to it right here.
Add 5 yards to the end of the return after an offsides against BYU on the kick assessed at the end of the return. Kafusi off the edge. Wraps up Moore by the waist, and it's another sack.
And he's just going to do what his dad told him to do. Squeeze the edge, run the track around the edge, and go find the
career. 5 behind Kyle Van Noy for 2nd all time. Play action Moore. Stepping up. Staying on his feet, and he got banged down by Harvey. There's the 4-man rush. Nowhere to go for Moore, who dropped the football. He's down back at the 20. But Hayden Moore, and this explosive offense has been stymied since the 2nd quarter. And Moore just can't seem to see anything downfield.
Point. They haven't needed it, but here it comes.
Yeah, 5-man here. It's picked up nicely, but a throw over the middle for Washington is
unpredictable, and then he gets after the quarterback.
The passing down here. 4-man rush. Moore. Nowhere to go again. Sack for BYU.
Great coverage on the back end. Covering with 7, rushing 4. Nobody down the field for Hayden Moore to get the ball out to. And then
ready to go. 9 a.m. tomorrow on ESPN for College Game Day. Built by the Home Depot. Swinging out from Morrison. Keeps his feet. Steps out of bounds. More on the Florida LSU matchup. Olivia.
For Heisman frontrunner Leonard Fournette.
Yeah, they've relied on the fullback in Baton Rouge this season. Long out route. Good catch by Morrison as he took a lick from Kai Nakua at Pitt this year. Big 3rd down and 9. Cincinnati absolutely needs this. 4-man twist. Moore's got space. Staying behind the line of scrimmage and throwing it up for grabs. Hanneman with the deflection. Looking for Washington.